Thanks for staying with us. It's now time for the personal finance segment with Charles Frakoha, who is here with us. And on today's edition of the show, segment of the show, we'll be talking about saving habits, how to save, how to start that smart savings that you all expect. And he's here with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Samson. Good morning, Margaret.
Yes.
Yes.
It's good to have you on board.
Thank you so much.
I'm much interested in this
because
because
they're really informative,
you know, with the inflation rates, there's a need to save, and the way bills are coming up.
Not just a need to save, a need to be consistent with your saving, because you can start saving and then you're not consistent. Something comes up and you're like, okay, I will put it in later. Let me just collect from here.
But let's look at it this way.
Okay.
Inflation rate came out yesterday, and we're told it's about
19.6, 17.7 before.
Yeah.
Okay, almost
0.6, yes,
20%.
19.6%.
And if you are going to save and you are getting the rate of 5%, would that be good?
Okay.
Because for you to have a positive return, the interest rate you are getting will be higher than inflation rate.
Exactly.
So that's a problem for savers now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
So take us through the ropes of smart saving.
Let me just tell you some few things. Then again, some persons will give us very good reasons why they cannot save. And we can't argue with them. One funny one I saw, somebody said, if I save, my wife will eat all the money. So that why should he save? So and these are genuine reasons, you know. But again, we are saying the wisdom of the old still persists. Just like the laws of gravity is unchanging. So the laws of money, the laws of saving, they are still existing. So despite all these problems, we can still save. How is it possible for you think somebody can survive this world without saving? Look at the farmers, our forefathers. They were very close to nature. And after every planting season, what do? They don't consume everything.
Yeah.
If they consume, they will not have enough to sell to me and you that are not farmers. And they also keep some that they can use for the next planting season. So woe to you if you go about consuming everything you produce. You have come to work 30 days, they have paid you. Why will you consume everything? So no matter what happens, inflation rate can get to 100%. Your wife can eat all your money when you save. You can still save.
I just tell us how, because you had said that some reasons could be really cool.
Yes,
maybe you're earning something that you see as a peanut, and then family is calling, this is calling, and you have to really give to people because you care about them. And then I'm wondering, what is left for you is almost nothing, just to transport you to and throw from work. And
it's just like dieting.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't work. You want to go and lose weight, you go to the gym. It doesn't work. Yes. You need to prepare yourself consciously. There must be a background. You know, your mind, your body, they all work together. So let us now look at some of the wisdom of savings.
Okay.
Yes, and I'll take some few quotes from a book. I don't want to even market that book.
We'll just find you for that.
The wisdom of saving. I'll take the first one. The author is George Clarkson.
Okay.
And it reads, saving is the first step leading to the temple of wealth. And no man may climb who cannot plant his feet firmly upon the first step. So if you want to make any headway when it comes to creating wealth, you can say the temple of wealth. For you to climb, saving is that first step. And if you don't plant your feet firmly upon that first step, you cannot create wealth. So that is one wisdom. I'll take another one again. I found the road to wealth when I decided that a part of all I earn was mine to keep. From the same author. He found the road to wealth when he found out that a part of all he earned was for him to keep. A part. And like we have said here, that part you can decide 10%, 15%. So look at it. If the government is so proactive, before your money gets to you, they have taken their own. But you know that if government says, okay, let me collect your salary, Margaret, or you come and pay tax, are you going to pay that tax? You will not pay. That is the wisdom. The government has known that. That is why before your money gets to you, they are taking. So you are also saying, you yourself, before that money gets to you, why not keep some aside for yourself, for your future? That is the essence. So whether inflation rate is 20%, 19%, that's a part of all you earn is yours to keep. Yes. I'll take another wisdom again. Every gold piece you save is a slave to work for you. Any amount of money you save is a slave to work for you. Because we advise you put it in an interest-bearing account. It will yield interest for you, and over time, you will reap the benefits. So these are some of the wisdom. Let me take the last one, if time will permit me.
Okay, hopefully.
Wealth, like a tree, grows from a tiny seed. The first copper you save is the seed from which your tree of wealth shall grow.
Okay.
So we have seen that. Now, the sooner you start, the better for you. The first step for you to achieve financial freedom is to get out of debt and start saving. That's the first step.
Okay.
But in spite of all this, we have seen that people still cannot save. You've seen all this wisdom we have given. People still cannot save. And they have given us good reasons why they cannot save. We'll take some of those reasons quickly. Now, they give good reasons for not saving. I'll take the first one. They said there is nothing left to save. That even take home is not enough to take them home. So how will they save? The next one is, it is hard to make ends meet these days. Yes, I almost called my wife when she went to buy cooking gas. You know, they said the price has gone up. You know, at the point I say, hey, guy, cool down. You're a financial expert. Inflation has come up. Things are going up. It's to adjust. But that's the reality. I'll tell you the next one again. Me save, there is barely enough till the end of the month. Have you experienced that? There is barely enough at the end of the month. Okay. Because of inflation. That's another reason. So why should I save when inflation will eat up my money? The last one. I don't have the time to save. I'm so busy. Then that funny one. My wife spent all I save. These are genuine reasons why people cannot save. But we are saying, because of these reasons, is it sure that you are not expected to save? You must accord savings the highest priority.
Okay.
For you to live a comfortable life in retirement. Because consider every month you don't save.
Okay.
That you're already consuming your future earnings. Yes, you want to ask a question?
In other words, I'm just trying to buttress what your standpoint that for one who receives salary or remuneration, basically, there's the need to save first before you expend.
Yes,
to
you
other
see what most
projects.
of us do. We spend
First and try
before
to save.
coming to save, which is not proper. So you save first, and you spend the rest that is left. That is the strategy.
But the basis has to be getting out of debt first.
Why are you paying your debt?
You can still save
You
by
can
the
still
side.
save, yes.
Oh, okay.
You can still save by your side.
Okay.
Because that is the reality. You will never finish paying that debt. Yes. Because you are trying to finish paying, another ones are coming.
Coming in.
So you should have that automatic. Do you say you finish paying your debt before you pay government tax? At source, government has taken their money. So you too, as government is taking their own, you too, you take your own. Government says it's payee. You take your own, you say it's also payee too. You are paying yourself. Then whatever is left, then you can now begin to live with
On that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, smart savings, you've talked about, getting out of debt to save. And also, as much as one is servicing a debt, one should also save by the side.
Yes.
Then prioritizing savings
Yes.
over other expenditures.
Exactly.
What are the other ropes to smart saving?
Yes. I'll give you the local one.
Okay.
Look at this is it Alajo they call them?
Yeah. Thrift, corporate.
Thrift. They come
so, yeah.
every day. And you know the role that man is playing or the woman. The first money you are paying is his or her own. And for you, you don't even know when you are even giving that money out. 500, 1,000. And at the end of the month, you are taking the first one you pay. End of the month, you are collecting your money. That's the right way to save. Yes.
But there are always instances of maybe someone absconded with the funds, or some members of that corporate thrift didn't pay their own dues, so the funds wasn't complete and all of that. Those issues
they come up, and
emanate.
that's why I say I'm not advertising for a firm, but I'm sure they're going to come here.
Okay.
Because I told them I have a segment I talk about savings. They are trying to use technology.
Oh, okay. You mentioned that yesterday.
Yes, technology to kind of make the process simple
and transparent.
And they can also regulate. But as we speak now, they're on the field now, talking to some of these local, larger, for them to come into their scheme.
Okay, yes. But aside the thrift of a thing, what are other smart ways of saving?
Before we go into that's the problem with dieting. We think it's quick fix. No, it's not quick fix.
Okay.
When you come to therapy, there are certain backgrounds. Now, let us now look at some of the reasons, myth that prevent me and you from saving. I am also included. Don't think all these things I'm saying I am perfect. No, because we are all human beings. So what are some of the wrong beliefs that will make us not to save? Because you must change your mindset before you can start a new behavior. So let's look at some of them gradually as we go. I want to start saving with a large sum of money. That's the wrong belief. What's the reality? I'll take the reality. If you are waiting to have a large amount of money to start saving, you may never start. Little drops of water makes what? A mighty ocean. The next one. I shall start saving after my next increment, bonus, or promotion. We have seen that several times. After your next promotion, after your next bonus, after your next increment, what happens? Reality. Expenses rise to meet income. If you don't implement a savings plan at your present income, the chances are you will not save even when you are making much money.
Okay.
Saving is a matter of habit.
Okay.
Yes. You want to take a question?
Well, I was going to ask before now that I asked the first time. No, saving is matter of habit. I was going to ask you, I already preempted it, the habit of constantly saving, even when it seems like it's not possible, of always being conscious that you have to put something in. Because situations rise when you want to keep takes from what you have already saved with the mindset of, well, I'll put it back later. So I want you to talk to us about that.
Again, being human beings, do you go back to tell government that tax you have taken, I want to collect it? Because you don't have access to it. So likewise, have a scheme, a program where you don't have access to that one you have paid yourself. Yes. Or maybe you can put a time frame before you can have access to it. Because, like you have said, you can't have savings somewhere and the next minute you can go and access. Of course, you will go and collect it.
But emergencies may come up and you need those things.
Emergencies will come up. That is an emergency. Me and you, not even without emergency. Because you know that you have money somewhere, you will go and collect. So that's why I'm saying it's a habit. Put it in an interest-bearing account where you yourself will not have access to it for a period of time.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We all pray to God. We don't want anything to happen. But you just have to do that.
And I'm talking about interest-bearing accounts. Having to get those interest-bearing accounts, like what's the duration? Because having to allow your interest even get so high to the extent that it's what's got interest is coming bit by bit by bit. So what's the duration? Because when it comes to money, people want to be very quick to having, they just want to get it so fast. Just like you had mentioned, it's no fast track to it. So what's the duration one needs to probably save for a while before having the interest accumulated to be able to withdraw reasonable sum.
Look at it this way, Margaret. Imagine if from the very first day you were born, your parents have been keeping 20 naira for you. And today, they put it in a savings account. They don't touch it. You know, and when you become of age, you are also adding 20 naira. You do that for 25 years, plus the little interest, you'll have saved a lot of money. In fact, you are a millionaire already.
Okay.
So?
Okay, this is quite an exhaustive, you know, discussion.
Yeah.
But for the want of time, we'll have to wrap it up now. So your final thoughts. I'm sure we'll definitely continue the conversation some other day. But your final thoughts for this segment today.
Yes, my final thought will just be save so that you shall be saved.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fakura.
That's quite interesting.
Thank you. Now, that was Charles Fakura, our financial experts, giving us some tips on how to save smartly, consistently, just so you don't have to fall back on nothing when the time comes. Well, I'm sure you'll be learning a lot, because I've been learning a lot, and trust me, this segment is not ending here. We'll have to continue it another time. Well, coming up next, we have the sports segments, then social media balls, and then we'll wrap up the show for the day. Please stay with us.